In this video, I want to talk about the Burson SuperCharger. I have been using this fairly expensive charging or power brick from Burson for a few days, and this is fairly expensive. This one is priced at $284 for the 3 ampere version, which I have, the 3A1. You guys can see 24V3A, and the 5 ampere version is priced at $384. This thing in itself warrants a price which is closer to some dedicated DACs and amps. At $300 you can get good quality DACs and amps. So it is really vital to see if this really makes a big impact or not. What I can tell you guys is that yes, just like the Burson says, it improves the sound a bit. It does have a bit more dynamics, a bit more punchier sound to it. But is it louder? We will check that in this video. I'll compare it with the stock charger. The SuperCharger is already plugged in. You guys can see this is the SuperCharger that is already connected. I'll play with the SuperCharger first, and then I will use the ordinary one, and we will check if the SuperCharger is any louder. Dynamics, the difference is dynamics and sonics is visible. One can definitely tell the dynamics and sonics apart, but I'm still is not exactly convinced if one should spend $284 unless they love the Playmate. Yeah, I love this Playmate. There is no doubt about that. And let's see if this expensive charging brick, power brick, is any louder than the ordinary one. The ordinary one, I think, might not be more than $50. This one, 24V5A1, should not be more expensive than $50, and this is nearly 5 times the price. So let's check if this is even a bit louder than the ordinary one, the one that comes with the Playmate 2. Turned it on, plugged in. Yeah, power on. You guys can see I'm using the AKG K612 Pro. This is 120 ohm and is slightly difficult to drive, so I believe we will be able to tell the differences apart more easily. If it is louder, it will be a bit more louder with this headphone. So it will be very difficult for me to make you guys listen the exact difference in dynamics and stuff, but what I can tell you guys is that yes, there is a bit of difference in dynamics and the sonics, but the difference is not huge. It's not like you are using a cheap headphone and now you are using a 10 times more expensive headphone. But yes, the difference is perceivable. One can easily hear the difference there. You guys heard the volume with the headphone placed on the floor, and let's plug in the stock charger. Let me turn it off, taking out the supercharger, and the straight plug is the ordinary charger. Yep, turned on. So placing the headphone in the same place, we are going to play the same song at the same position. So you guys heard both these things, both the bricks. Let's go back to the supercharger again. Turn it off, out. Hey, how did this went up? Can you guys even perceive any difference in volume? Let's quickly switch to the ordinary one. I believe there is a bit of difference in volume. You guys can tell me too. We all have ears, so I believe, yeah, the supercharger is slightly louder than the stock one, but the difference isn't exactly huge. I'm not exactly sure, I'm not exactly convinced if someone should spend $300 on a thing like this. But then there are people who will definitely like to have a bit more dynamics, a bit more punchier notes, a bit more sonics with their DAC amp, and might like to spend the cash. So the supercharger is for them, not for everyone else. Yeah, the thing is, if your DAC amp or DAC has a pin like this, you can use it with your device, with your item. But if you do not have this, it will be not compatible with your audio gear. So this is it. You guys heard. You tell me if there is any difference with this and that. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.